Good morning. Today we are going to talk about the most important general information of France and how to do business with this um country. In population, France has about 66.3 million inhabitants and it's the sixth world economy. When we are talk about tourists, France is the first world destination. That's why in one of their most important cities is Paris, and in general, France has about 83 million visitors per year. About the history, the most important thing of France was the revolution, French Revolution. It was from 1789 to 1790, and for celebration of centennial of the French Revolution, they built the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower was constructed from 1887 to 1890, and this tower is the most visited paved monument around the world. When we are talking about food, French has a lot of variety of wines and cheeses.
Well, the next point is the cultural differences. And first of all, talking about this, in Mexico, when you greet with someone, you give one kiss. In comparison to France, you give two kisses to a person. Then, when you're talking or trying to be cool with someone in France, they think that you want to sleep with them. In comparison to Mexico, if you're trying to be cool with someone, they think of you as a friend or that you're friendly. In France, people in their free time go to parks or read books, and in their free time in Mexico, they go to a bar, they hang out with their friends or only watch TV. In France, the people love you for who you are, and here in Mexico they love you because of how much you have. Talking about money, contacts, or material things. Well, talking about the people, Mexicans have the reputation of being friendlier than the French ones, and in France they are more cold and embittered. Talking about their language, French as a language is more concise than Spanish, and this translates to a more direct way of being. Talking about their daily life, much of the life in Mexico is still based on the family unit. Mexicans in general don't like to move far away from their families unless work or studies force them to move, and also they tend to live much longer with their parents. Talking about their work, Mexicans have longer hours and are paid very low in comparison to France that have much less hours and have higher salaries. And talking about the religion, the same are in both countries have the same religion, that is Catholic, but they also have 30% atheist, and the rest are from other religions.
Well, I'm going to share 6 tips that you must do when you are doing business with French people. 1. Follow the French business model, all in French. Next, you have to know the people. If you don't know, you must apologize. The third tip is that in the presentation, you must be formal and informative. The fourth tip is when you are when in the negotiation, the price at the end never haggle. The fifth tip is you have to negotiate with the CEO because they are hierarchical. And the last tip is that you don't use global words in English. Say it in French. For example, software, logiciel, and marketing, mercatique.
Well, four things you have to do or you may do when you're negotiating is first, interact during the whole negotiation and the presentation. Don't do it linear. The second one is recognize their culture and their history. The third one is always have visual contact when they're talking to you. And the fourth one is always taste their food and thank them for their gesture. And well, the four things you must avoid when you're negotiating is first, asking about their personal life, their salaries, and their competitors. The second one is don't give kisses in their cheeks. The third one is don't save the business card they give you at the end of the presentation. And the fourth and last one is don't give gifts with your logo.